What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Yasmin Shiraz. Today, we are doing a live watch along with Coco Gauff or of Coco Gauff's tennis match here at the Roland Garros. It is the third round women's singles match. And what is going on is that we're doing live reactions as the score changes, as we watch in our respective places, because someone said something interesting on a comment this week. And what they said was, they said that there aren't enough Black supporters of tennis. Like, we're not actually at the stadiums. And when I woke up this morning and I thought about that, I said, well, you know what? If we're not in Paris, what can we do to support our favorite tennis players? And I said, we can send some energy and we can do a live watch along. And so I'm going to have my chat up so that if you're watching and you want to say anything, you can say something and I will respond to that as well. But we are going to talk tennis. This is the first set. And what is going on is that Coco was actually down and then they just tied. And I'm like trying to hurry up and get, because I just came up with this idea. I'm trying to hurry up and get this done. So I wanted us to send her good energy from wherever we are throughout the world as we are rooting for her. And so the score, as you can see on screen, is currently 4-4. And so let's see what happens. Another good note to make is that Naomi already won today. I posted a highlight video of like some game points and things like that on my Facebook page, Yasmin Shiraz. So you can see that. But it's about a 9-minute video of actual highlights of what's going on. And so, okay. So you guys, this is the first time in this match that Coco is leading. Okay. So now we have 5-4. Come on, y'all. See, this is why we have to do this stuff, because it makes a difference. I was so busy, y'all. I didn't even put my makeup on. So when I fell on my skates, y'all see my little dent in my head. I didn't put my makeup on. I was so excited to get on here today. So for the first time in this particular match, Coco Gauff is now leading 5-4. She needs one more point, y'all. Come on now. So everybody, let me go ahead and get my chat up. I'm so excited to be here with you guys on a Saturday and support our girl Coco Gauff. She doesn't know we love her, but we're out here and we are rooting and sending this positive energy in the world. So Roland Garros right now, it opened on May 18th. It closes on June 7th. One of the sponsors is Rolex. Okay. And so let's see what is happening. Anastasia Potapova is serving right now. And let's see what happens with this particular point. Yes, this is what we're doing today. We are supporting. We are not in Paris. We are in our respective homes or wherever we are, out in the car. I don't know, you out in the mall. I don't know where you are, but we are where we need to be. And we are supporting Coco Gauff today and what she is doing in her French Open. So it's so funny. I struggle sometimes with watching live, especially tennis, because I want them to win every point. I don't want them to fall. I don't want them to slip. I watch so many matches, but when I tell you I'm more nervous than them and I'm not even on the court, you know what I mean? So it takes a special person to be able to be a tennis player, to be any professional athlete. And I think we take that for granted. But I remember times like watching Serena Williams and watching Venus and so forth. And I'm sort of like this the whole time. And so, and I'm like, how do you guys go out and do it? And it's a different person that can do it. It's a different mindset. They have a killer instinct. And I love that. I love that about them. So let's see, has anything changed? Let me just see over here. Okay, we still, all right. Woo, so okay. Oh my goodness, 30-0. We got Coco and it's 5-4. I'm so excited. So I love doing it this way because I don't have to sit on the edge of the seat as much, but you guys will hear my voice go up because I am so excited and so rooting for, our ladies. And I mean, athleticism, working on it, pushing yourself. It is so much work, you guys. It's so much work. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be talking through and getting reactions as Coco is playing. This is the first time that I'm doing something like this on YouTube, where we're doing live. I think if we like it, let's do it for some Atlanta Dream games. Let's do it for some Las Vegas Aces games, you guys. Let's support our folks as they're out here doing it, right? You know what I'm saying? Let's do that. And I'm going to open the chat now, in case anybody's in the chat, in case you guys decide to have some questions. If you are watching along, please leave you some comments if you want to say something, and I will be bouncing back and forth between the chat and the score. Oh my goodness, Coco just got a point, y'all. Coco just got a point, so it's 6-4. Oh my goodness, you guys, 6-4. I don't have an applause on my thing. I don't even know which ones mine are now. I got a bomb. Let's just drop a bomb, a good bomb. Is there such thing as a good bomb? Probably not, but we're going to drop one anyway. We're going to drop a bomb anyway. So she just did that. So it's 6-4. So that means she won the match, right? Yay. Okay. So listen. So guys, listen, when I came up with this idea, Coco was not winning in this match. I said, hey, she needs some of the Yasmin Breakdown energy from all her fans throughout the world. And look at this, 6-4, you guys, 6-4. Yes, I'm a superstitious person, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to do what we have to do today. And we are impacting Coco's energy. All right, y'all. So I wanted to share some different things with you guys as we are reacting to the match. And so if you've been following this week, some of my videos, some of my clips, I have been clipping a lot of the tennis stuff because, one, I love sports, and I also respect athletes, and I respect the work that goes into deciding I have this goal. I'm going to push myself to the limit. I'm going to do whatever I can do to get there. So there's such a respect for me of people who are athletes. That's one. And the second thing is that the role modeling behavior that happens, whether you want to be a role model, Charles Barkley, or if you don't want to be a role model. Role modeling happens because people see public figures and people see what public figures are doing. And so we've been talking about the dinner and how that has been encouraged. That was encouraging to so many people about, hey, athletes can support each other. Athletes can have this great energy of community. We don't just have to be at each other's throats. So that was something that we covered this week. We covered Coco Gauff and how she said, hey, I want to try different hairstyles so that Black girls looking at me can see themselves. So that was something that really touched my heart because it's true. People want to see themselves, right? Because representation matters, and that's important. And Coco did that. We talked about Angel Reese this week, and now I woke up this morning and I found out, and it's on my Facebook page. If you're not following me on Facebook, Yasmin Shiraz, y'all, all the women's sports news of our girlies is up on there, but she is apparently the first woman in WNBA history to get to like 900 rebounds and 900 points in 71 games. Okay. So that is something that is insane to do. And, we have people who are always saying, stats don't matter. Her offensive, da-da-da-da-da. They always criticizing people. And this is the thing I want you to understand. People will criticize you. Do what you have to do anyway. Go ahead and keep showing up, because at the end of the day, the person who's going to show up all the time, they're going to win. They're going to get to the finish line, because even when you fumble, even when you're not at 100%, if you keep showing up, you're going to end up reaching the goal and claiming the prize and getting the trophy or the gold medal or the title or the record broken. You feel what I'm saying? So let people chatter, let them flap their gums. They going to do that. But you have a responsibility to yourself. So let's keep going. Yes. So that's what we talked about today. So we have another point going on here, I guess. I see what's happening. Let's see. I am going by this. I am not on the HBO Max has it, and I believe YouTube. I'm not looking at this way. I'm actually on the Roland Garros website, and they're updating everything live. And so let's see what is going on. But I think this might be I think we're supposed to be ready for the next match. I thought that you had to get to 7 if you were at 5 or something, right? 5-5. That's what I thought. Let's see. Y'all going to see. I'm learning. I'm going to be learning on the fly with you guys. So if you guys know, please tell me. If you're in the chat, educate me if you're in the chat. What's up, guys? We are talking today. We are doing a live watch along where we are talking tennis. And as the match goes on, I'm going to be sharing with you different tennis stories and things like that, and sports stories of what happened during the week. And I have some juiciness to share with you. You guys, if you are tennis fans, you may know of Zina Garrison. She was a professional tennis player. Well, when I opened my Instagram today, my Instagram is Empower with Yasmin. When I opened my Empower with Yasmin Instagram, guess who had a comment on my post from Zina Garrison? Yes, she is someone who the young Black women tennis players really look up to. I had a message from her. I had a note from her. I'm going to read that to you guys today. I might even screenshot it and send it up here as well. And I had another, let me just pull out my phone, another Black woman tennis person also had left a message in my comments on yesterday. So I'm telling you, when I tell you, your girl, I be out here getting the people to talk and communicate and engage. And my whole thing is, you don't always have to agree with me, but let's have the conversation, right? Because I'm not right about everything, and I mess up stuff all the time. But my whole deal is, I'm going to try to make it right. I am trying with intention to make things right. So that's what's going on there. So yeah, let me share with you guys some of these comments. And I believe they responded to, yes, the other person was Leslie Allen, Leslie Allen. So as I shared with you guys, this week I've done quite a few tennis videos because I want to support particularly our Black women who are playing tennis. And though we are not necessarily in Paris, we can support them in other ways. We can lift up their names. We can create content that says, hey, we're supporting y'all, so that you know that in your darkest moment, when you think that nobody hears you and no one is rooting for you, that we are in fact rooting for you in your online community. And so that's what I wanted Coco Gauff and Taylor Townsend and Naomi Osaka. I wanted them to feel our love coming in over the internet. Okay. And so Leslie Allen, and I have to do the research on her, but Leslie Allen, who is a Black tennis player, and also Zina Garrison, commented on my Instagram this week regarding a post that I did about competition. And in that reel, it comes from one of the lives that we were talking about. The reel was about the dinner party, the all Black party that Naomi Osaka had. And what I was essentially saying was, hey, when you can come together, Coco and Taylor were going to go to battle, right, in the first round against each other, and they still showed up. And what I felt, they still showed up to the dinner. And what I felt that taught us is like, hey, we might be on opposite sides tomorrow, but today we can break bread, right? And I think that was so important to realize that they knew that when they were at that dinner, and they came out and they showed up for each other anyway. And so two people who have great history in tennis commented on my post, on my reel about that this week, and I'm going to share that with you. So let's see what's going on right now We have 6-4 Coco Gauff right now, and then we're in the second match of of the game or what have you, and now we have Anastasia is up 1-0. So let's see what's going on, you guys, and let me read this to you. Let me read to you what they've said. Let me tell you a little bit first about Leslie Allen. So let's both learn about Leslie Allen together really quickly as we are doing our watch along. Okay, because I didn't know about her. Like I said, I am committed to making sure that when I see Black voices that need to be elevated, even if I don't know their history, I'm going to do the research and I'm going to share that research with my community, right? So what I am saying admittedly is I don't know every sports person. I don't know every person's history, but once they get on my radar, I'm going to do my research, do my homework, and I'm going to elevate them accordingly. So Leslie Allen, okay, so wow, okay. Wow. Okay. Wow, y'all. Okay. So let me tell you about Leslie Allen. Leslie Allen is a retired American professional tennis player. She's the one who commented on my post today. She's from Cleveland. She turned pro in 1977, you guys, and she retired in 1987. She's right-handed, and she went to USC, University of Southern California. Okay, so she's back in the day. But let me tell you something, right? She graduated magna cum laude, a bachelor's of arts in speech communication. She joined the WTA tour in 1977 and went on to reach a career high ranking of number 17 in the world in February of 1981. The reason why it's so important for us to know who these people are is this is who the shoulders that Serena stood on. And so if Naomi is standing on Serena's shoulders, Serena is standing on Leslie Allen's shoulders. And that's why the history of this stuff is so important, right? Let's just see. Let me kick on back. Okay. All right. So we got 1-0. So not much is happening. It's just cooking. I'm just making sure we're not missing anything. Okay. So now in the second match, we have Coco Gauff is 6-4. And in the second match, Anastasia Potapova is up 1-0. All right. And so Leslie Allen, let's break this history down, you guys. In 1981, Leslie Allen became the first African-American woman to win a significant pro tennis tournament since Althea Gibson in 1958. So if you were following me this week, I talked about how Althea Gibson won Wimbledon 2 times and this was in the 50s, and how she really didn't have a whole lot of support. They more or less tolerated her, but she went on to win Wimbledon twice. And so a little bit more about Leslie Allen, and shout out to Leslie for, leaving a comment on my post. She won the Avon Championships of Detroit. Okay. And so this is really interesting. So, wow. She was also elected to the WTA board of directors, and Allen founded, the Leslie Allen Foundation to introduce young people to the 100+ careers behind the scenes in pro tennis. Wow. And she currently resides in Jersey. Okay. So now we understand this woman who left a post, and she is like a retired professional tennis player. She had the career high ranking of number 17, and that's wonderful. And she went to USC. We love her. So let me share with you guys what she said. This is what Miss Leslie Allen said. Let me do a game check. Okay, so now Potapova is up 2-0. 2-0. So we got to get our girl. We got to send our girl Coco some energy through the screen so she can get some points up on the board. Okay, so let me tell you what Leslie Allen, the retired player who had the career high ranking of 17. Without the support of my fellow Black WTA players, my success would not have been possible. We leaned on each other in an era when we traveled alone with no team of coaches, so we had to be self-reliant. Unlike today, we literally were a few grains of pepper and a vast sea of salt, so we made sure the other sisters were okay. Naomi and Taylor's dinner is a nod to a decades long tradition of Black player community. I loved our annual Paris dinners with Arthur Ashe. It's our secret sauce, and each generation continues it. This is why I love the work I do. This woman just pulled back the veil for us and let us know, wait a minute, there were Paris dinners with Arthur Ashe. Who knew? I didn't. You see what I'm saying? So this is how we have to make sure to preserve our history by learning our history and talking to the legends and talking to the people before us. Y'all don't hear me right now. Y'all don't hear me right now, right? So she is hipping us to the game that Arthur Ashe was hosting Paris dinners. Come on, somebody. All right, y'all. So we're watching we're watching Coco Gauff. We're in round 3. And now this is, Potapova is up 3-0, right? So this is the second game, I guess, or is it second match? I don't know, but you know what I'm talking about, you guys. It's 3-0. And we need 2 of these to win, right? And so Coco is doing her thing. So this is the third round of the women's singles, Roland Garros 2026. I am super excited. Rolex is a sponsor. When they're a sponsor, do they give them Rolexes? I would like to know that also. All right. And we are talking tennis, everybody. We are talking tennis. In college, I went to Hampton University, and in college, I had to take a sport in college, like a physical ed, like similar like you do in high school or something like that. And I took tennis. I just want to let y'all know that. So, and tennis is something that I do. I do enjoy tennis, and I actually do play tennis or what have you. Even if I'm just hitting the ball up against my garage, it counts. Everything counts, people. All right. So we are watching the third round of the women's singles right now. Yes. This is what's going on. So 6-4, the first game. Now we have Potapova up 3-0. So we have to see, what is Coco going to do? What is she going to do? What's going to happen here? If you guys have any questions you want to add to what we're talking about, please leave it in the chat. If you are watching, if you are having a comment, if you want to send Coco some energy, please put it in the chat so we can get it in there. And I am sharing tennis stories this week because all week long, I have been doing clips of videos that I've done talking about Coco, talking about Naomi Osaka, talking about Taylor Townsend. And I have had some tennis greats to hop onto my Instagram account, and my Instagram account is actually Empower with Yasmin, and they have said some things that have been really enlightening. The quote that the comment that I just read from Leslie Allen, she talked about traveling alone. Can you imagine being a professional tennis player and traveling alone? Okay. And knowing, hey, you have this talent, you're good enough, but hey, your family's not even traveling with you because they're probably having to work. They're probably having to do whatever they're having to do, and you're out there alone. So this is somewhat of the isolation that tennis players can feel because of how they travel. And again, I have such respect for the journey and for the uphill battle that it is, because it's not only playing the game, it's the conditioning, it's the mindset, it's getting there, it's deciding you have to leave your family to go and travel. So there is so much to it that is beyond just getting the ball across the net, and I think sometimes we don't see the full picture. And I know for me, that's why I have such a tremendous amount of respect for athletes and things like that, and scientists and doctors and, astronauts and everyone. But I am just saying, like, there is some isolation that comes with the travel that you do when you're a young person and you're traveling from country to country to compete. All right. So I want to give you guys a little bit of background now on Zena Garrison as well. We're looking at 3-0. We need Coco to come on and get a point up on the board right now. We need Coco to get a point up on the board right now. Yes, yes. And I'm going to tell you. Okay. I want to make sure I'm saying game, match, or what have you. Yes, the first game, the second game, standard games, match. Yes, I want to make sure that I'm saying my tennis terms correctly. You know, I just shared with y'all that I took tennis and I don't know my terms right. Yes, but the first match, Coco won. And now the second match here, the first, Anna Potapova is up. So let's just make sure we get that right. So right now she's up 3-0. And let me tell you a little bit now. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of background on Zena Garrison. Zena Garrison left a comment. She is so respected in, she's a former tennis player, and she is so respected. And so many black tennis players talk about her and talk about what an inspiration she has been to them. And so she was a runner-up in singles at the 1990 Wimbledon Championships. She's a 3-time major mixed doubles champion and an Olympic gold and bronze medalist from the women's doubles and singles events, respectively, at the 1988 Seoul Olympics. Okay, we are talking about Zena Garrison right now, and she reached a career high singles ranking of world number 4 on November 20th, November 1989. And so again, a lot of people's memory start with Serena and Venus Williams, which we love the Williams sisters, full stop. However, in 1989, this young lady, Zena Garrison, who she calls herself Auntie Z, right? She was ranked in the singles of world number 4. Okay. And so, you know, when you go into a field like tennis and you go and you start opening doors and breaking records or what have you, every time you break a record, you open a door and someone else can come through after you. And so that is why I respect so much and honor so much the people who've come before us, because they're truly opening doors for us. All right. So she started playing tennis at the age of 10. Let that be a note to all the parents who have 10-year-olds. If you want your child, start them early to get to play tennis early. We definitely need to get them started early. Okay. She entered her first tournament at age 12. Okay. At 14, y'all, let me hit a pause on that. At 14, she won the National Girls 18s title. So she's 14 and she wins a title for people 4 years older than her. Okay, so you just follow what kind of heat that was. In 1981, she won both the Wimbledon and U.S. Open junior titles and was ranked the world number 1 junior player. Okay, and so that's very important. I'm going to share with you what she left on my. I'm gonna share with you what she left on my Instagram page in a minute, but let's do a score check-in and see if our girl has put any points up. Okay, no, we're still dealing with the same thing. We got Potapova up 3-0 right now. Okay, so I am sharing with you right now about tennis great Zena Garrison, who recently left a message on my Instagram about a clip that I had done about Naomi Osaka's dinner and how we have to have this spirit of community even when we compete with each other, right? We don't have to tear people down. And so I wanted us to have a little history on Zena before we go. Now, this is very interesting. Garrison, it says Garrison began suffering from the eating disorder bulimia when she was 19, following the death of her mother. Now, that's very interesting. A lot of times when we hear about eating disorders and things like that, people think of vanity. People think of, oh, you just have a problem with how you look. And it seems like her eating disorder, as it's saying here, started following the death of her mother. So probably stress played a part there. And that's something that is so important too in knowing people's story. You know, when you learn about people, you've learned what they've gone through. You learn sort of the burdens, right? So here she is, she's losing her mother at a young age, and then she gets a eating disorder. And she says, quote, she told Observer Sport Monthly, "I have never been comfortable with my looks, and I felt I had lost the only person who loved me unconditionally." You know, guys, you know, I talk about this all the time about how we have to take care of ourselves and, you know, take care of our relationships and boundary work and things like that. And Zina Garrison, here she is, a professional tennis player, loses her mother, gets this eating disorder, bulimia, and still has to continue to find a way to push forward. This is what I'm talking about when I talk about mental toughness, you guys. This is what I'm talking about. We are right now, you guys, we are doing a watch along, and we are sending energy. You guys send some energy through the screen to our girl, Coco Gauff. We have got to send her some energy because we need some points, right? We need some points up here. Yes, we need some points up here. So let me continue. We're learning our tennis history as we are sending energy on to Coco Gauff. She turned professional in 1982, and that she skipped her high school graduation. Okay, Queen. Okay. And listen, you guys, she skipped her graduation at Ross Sterling High School to compete in the French Open. That's exactly what we're doing right now, right? We're rooting on Coco. And it was her first tournament as a professional where she reached the quarterfinals. So this is so I bet you for her, she's probably watching this as well, watching, you know, Coco. And she is probably like, oh my God, right? Like she's probably having a circle of life moment. And she was awarded the WTA Newcomer of the Year in 1982. So that is very interesting. She reached the Australian Open semifinals in 1983, okay? And that was her first full year on tour, and finished the tour that year ranked world number 10. Now, understand, despite battling bulimia, right, her first few years on the tour, despite losing her mother, understand what's happening right now, she still goes on to get these things done. And what I'm saying to you guys, our girl got a point, y'all. Our girl got a point. So, yes, we were watching today. We're having some fun. I know we can't be in every stadium, but you know what we can do as an online community? We can encourage our folks, okay? We can encourage our folks. But I am sharing with you about Zina Garrison, a tennis great, who left a comment on my Instagram page. And when we have the legends drop in on us, we got to say something. We got to, acknowledge it. And so she reached the Australian Open semifinals in 1983. I shared with you, and she won her first top level singles titles in 1984, right? In 1985, she beat number 3 person and world number 2, Chris Evert. We love Chris Evert, on her way to winning the Amelia Island Championships. She was also a Wimbledon semifinalist in 1985 and 1986. She won her first tour doubles at the Canadian Open, partnering with Gabriella Sabatini. So this is a type of history, like a lot of times, like I know, a lot of us, we start our history of tennis with Venus and Serena, but it is important for us to know, Althea Gibson, Leslie Allen, Zina Garrison Arthur Ashe. There are so many people that we also need to know and acknowledge. And I love the fact that Coco's there, Naomi's there, Taylor's there. There's so many people that we have now that we didn't have like that kind of mix. And I just always want to give a shout out to Richard Williams, wherever he is, because what he did for coaching and what he did for Black fatherhood and his belief in his girls is truly, truly a monumental thing. And I've done a video about him, a short video, Instagram, like maybe a 3-minute video. And I want to do a longer one on Mr. Williams because, yes. Hey, BO 2.42. How are you doing? Yes. Let me see. Did I say high school graduation? Let me see here. I'm pulling this right off of, yes, it does. It says in 1982. Yeah, and it says she was born in 1963. So in 1982, if her birthday came, she would have been 19 there. So I don't know if because she was traveling is later, but I'm pulling this right off of Wikipedia. And, you know, you can feel free to pull it up. It says that she turned professional in 1982 and skipped her graduation at Ross Sterling High School to compete in the French Open. That is right there on Wikipedia. So feel free to check it out. Yes. But, yeah, so we're just, I wanted to give like I was saying, I wanted to give a shout out to Richard Williams because, yeah, I'm just going to put the, oh, oh man. It's too long. Okay, let me just see. Let me see if I delete that part. Okay, let me see. All right. Yeah, there you go. Okay, BO2. Just thank you so much for mentioning that, but I just copied it right off of Wikipedia, and that's what Wikipedia said. But tennis, which is such a individual sport, right? But you need the support of your family. You need support of your coaches. You need support in order to get this type of, career, because it is such a mental thing. And I find that the people who have often the most support are able to reach the highest ranks because they have the foundation. So people out there raising kids, it's about the foundation that those kids have. All right. So let's look at the score again and see where we are. We have Potapova is up 4-1. She is up 4-1, you guys. I'm just going to hit the return. We're up 4-1. We're up 4-1. So let's just see how it goes. We are sending energy, Coco. We love you. We are rooting for you. Let's get some points on the board. Absolutely. So Zina Garrison, who I just shared with you, I gave a little bit of background. I mean, she has all these accolades and so forth. And she also commented on my video about competition. And this is what she said. She said, and loved it, in the world of Black tennis, Arthur Ashe, Leslie Allen, and others have continued to try to pass on the knowledge for them to succeed. Still waiting for the world to see some of these Black coaches in their box, okay? So that's her hipping me to the game right there. Our knowledge is deep and needed. Next step is breaking barriers in the tennis world. Last one was Camus Murray in Sloane's box when she won the U.S. Open. And so what Zina just said, wait a minute. Coco got another point. She just heard me coming through the screen. Y'all saw that. I was like, hey, we need some more points. And she had 1 point and now she has 2 points. You see that? You guys do the same thing. So, but what Zina Garrison just said was like, why do we not have more Black coaches? Right? That's what she just said. Why don't we have more Black coaches? And she said, our knowledge is important, right? And so a lot of people, try to act like the culture is not important. And when you get to these higher levels, whether, you're talking about Black agents, like Rich Paul, who is LeBron James's agent, and Maverick Carter, who is LeBron James's manager, right? These are black folks and people, I'm sure that there were agents who were white agents who wanted LeBron. Hey, it doesn't matter your race. You want the one who is the best to do it. I get it. But what I'm saying is sometimes within these deals, whether it's your agent, your manager, or your coach, it would help you to have somebody within the culture who understands mentally what you're going through. Okay. I remember Steven, what's Steven's last name? He's on All the Smoke with Matt Barnes. But he was talking about how, he was going to get married and then the lady wouldn't sign the prenup, his fiance, and it was this whole mess up. It was this whole thing. But what he ended up saying was, I'm not going to let you tell me how to take care of my sister and how to take care of my mom. And that was very important to him. And so he wasn't going to marry somebody who wasn't going to basically fall in line with the program, essentially. And what I'm saying about that particular statement is that sometimes the people, your professional team that you hire, your accountant, your lawyer, your manager, your agent, your coach, these people need to understand beyond, a surface level as to what you are going through, what your history is, what is the culture that you're going through, so that they can help you to navigate better. And a lot of people, I don't care how much they pick up the vernacular, I don't care how much AAVE somebody knows. If you don't really know the culture, you are at a disadvantage for telling me what my challenges are. If you don't know the history between black women and their daughters, and I'm having a struggle, how are you telling me to help me so that I can navigate beyond that struggle? Right? And so black coaches and black teams, I'm talking about accountant, legal, the whole thing, they have a unique advantage, in my opinion, if they have come from that background, right? And it's not about race as much as it is about understanding the cultural nuance that black people have a different experience than a lot of other people in America. And being able to speak to that will help me to be able to navigate pitfalls. All right, y'all. So we are doing our live watching right now. Coco, number 4 in the world, is up playing Anastasia Potapova in the 3rd round of the women's singles. Right now, Coco Gauff won the first set, and now we have Potapova, who's up 5-2, and it looks like she's about to drop. If Potapova gets another point, man, we're going to have to get 3. We're going to have a third match. I tell you, this is something. It's very interesting. I'm enjoying this. I hope you guys are getting something out of it. We are talking tennis this day. Yes. All right. We are talking tennis today because it is so important. I think I shared with you guys that I got a comment this week, and this comment was, not enough black people go out to the matches and support black tennis players. And I understand that everybody cannot, get on a plane and fly to Paris to see their favorite tennis player. But what we can do is we can be on an online community and we can share and build and send energy that way as well. And so that is what we are doing today. And we are encouraging the fans of Coco Gauff to send some positive energy, because this type of stuff matters, you guys. Yesterday when I woke up, I had one of my posts on Instagram was liked by track and field superstar from the 1988 and 1984 Olympics. Carl Lewis had liked one of my posts, and I remember watching him and how, his sister Carol, FloJo, they were like track royalty, and they had such an energy about them, and he liked a post that I did. I don't even remember which post it was, but if you guys are following me on Empower with Yasmin, I'm sure you can see it. But it's just fantastic to have people recognize your work, because I'm really trying to create a community where we support our athletes, we support each other, and we talk about the things that have torn down the community in a way to build it up, and that's kind of tough sometimes. But every time I get somebody like Zena Garrison today, Leslie Allen, Carl Lewis, that sees my work in addition to everybody else, but it just lets me know, like, you don't know how something that you're communicating can help and uplift that next person. And so when Coco Gauff said this week, hey, I'm intentional about my hairstyles because I want Black girls to look at me and see themselves. Listen, she was being intentional with that, right? Because she want them to know, listen, I'm up here doing this. You could be doing the same thing, right? Don't let nobody tell you what you can't do, because I am an example of what's possible. And that kind of thing is powerful. And that's why I'm going to keep on doing my channel. Y'all going to be like, Lord, what is she talking about today? So good afternoon, everybody. My name is Yasmin Shiraz. We are on here today. We are rooting Coco Gauff. That is what we're doing. And in between rooting her on, we are talking a little bit of tennis history. We are talking a little bit of sports history. And that is what's going on. The current score is 5-2, and that's what's happening. She won the first match. Coco won 6-4, and now in the second, we are seeing Potapova up 5-2. So let's see if we get any more points by Coco. Potapova is currently serving, and so she is ranked 28th in the world. Coco is ranked number 4. This is happening right now in Paris. It kicked off on May 18th, and it's supposed to be going through June 7th. Just as a recap, our girl our girl Naomi won her match today. She won already. She played before Coco played. And so I just wanted to give you guys that update. And this is, Rolex is a sponsor. It's so interesting because you see Rolex at sporting events, but you don't see a whole lot of Rolex sponsorship. They need to be sponsoring the Yasmin Breakdown. That's right, because we always let people know what time it is. So can we get a Rolex sponsorship, y'all? Let me put that out in the atmosphere so it comes back as a Rolex sponsorship. Listen, y'all know I'm joking, but I'm not playing. So let's see if we can get some points on the board for Coco Gauff today. We are enjoying this. People have talked about the heat at Roland Garros right now, and I believe Coco Gauff was quoted as saying, "You know what? It's fine with me. I grew up in Florida or whatever. I play in Florida and it's hot. So it's just like, hey, I'm out here. It is what it is." So that's very interesting that she said that, because she's like, bring on the heat. And also, I think from an ancestry standpoint, I will have to say this. I don't want to sound crazy, but I know for me, I'd rather be too hot than too cold. If I'm too cold, oh my God, I'm just miserable. If I'm too hot, like I'm getting some water, I can get some ice, put it on my head. I can do all sorts of things. But if I'm too cold, it's like, man, what? You know what I mean? If I'm too cold, then it messes up my sinuses. I'm just a mess. So she probably has an advantage if she can play in the heat. I'm thinking that Coco Gauff has an advantage. So I hope you guys are enjoying our watch along. This is my very first watch along that I'm doing. And what we're doing today is we are simply talking tennis, and we are supporting and sending energies. Put you some messages for Coco Gauff in the chat. If you could tell her something right now, What would you tell her in the chat right now? Let's go. Let's go. Say something great for Coco Gauff. And like I said, Naomi Osaka already won. And guys, we need to put some prayers up for Haley Baptiste. I had announced on one of my lives that she was going to be in a doubles match with with Venus Williams. Venus was going to be her partner. No sooner than I say that in the video, and I'm doing a live, somebody comes on and goes, "No, Yasmin, she hurt herself. She's not going to be, playing." And then I saw the video. You guys, the video was terrible. She came down hard on her, I want to say, left ankle. I want to say it was her left ankle. I feel pretty confident it was her left ankle. And it felt like that thing cracked. It felt like, I'm telling you, it was not a pretty, I'm kind of queasy anyway. But it was not a good look at all, you guys. And so, so she's out for the rest of the tournament. I did not follow up with the doubles, and I should. Let's do that now. So now Coco, you guys, Coco is serving, and she just got a point on the board. So it's now 5-3. Okay. 5-3. All right. So, for this match, she is down 3-5. Coco is right now, but she won the first match, and so now we are in the second match where Potapova is up 5-3, and Coco is in fact serving. And Coco is also, she can handle this heat. People been complaining about it. She's like, "Hey, it's like Florida. Let's do it." And so that is what's happening today. Let's look real fast, you guys. Let's get an update on what has happened in the doubles so far, because Taylor Townsend was playing in the in the doubles. So let's while we're seeing what's going to happen, let's just see. Let me see if I can give you some women's doubles updates right now to help out. Okay, so for the women's doubles today, let's see what has happened. Has anything happened? Let me go back to yesterday, because I'm not, okay. So yesterday, I'm in women's doubles, okay. Yeah, I don't see Taylor Townsend in here. I don't know if let me see, okay. On Thursday the 28th, I'm in women's doubles. I'm just trying to see if we have any updates on our women's doubles matches. So the first round, Venus Williams and Haley Baptiste, they had to be canceled due to the injury that Haley suffered. So it was really sad. And I know, I can only imagine, you work so hard and then you can't play. I mean, I know that's just like, man, you're just mad about it, right? So I don't see, is she been disqualified? I mean, is she already lost? I don't know. Okay, so we have C. McNally. Okay. Okay. All right. So I'm trying to see where Taylor Townsend is. I don't see her on the update, you guys. So, all right. So we are watching right now the third round women's singles with Coco Gauff, and now we have Potapova serving. But guess what? Our girl Coco Gauff got another point on the board. So now in this set, 5-4, 5-4, 5-4. Okay. Yes. So the first set was won by Coco Gauff 6-4, and now we're in the second set. And Potapova is winning 5-4. So if she wins this next point, Potapova, then boom, we're going to have to go to another set. Okay. So we said 6-4. Coco won the first set, and now we have Potapova, and she is up in the second set. So we're going to see, and she is in fact serving right now. I hope you guys are enjoying this. Let's send some good energy out to Coco. Come on, Coco, make it happen, make it happen, make it happen. You got this. You got it. Yes, that's what we're doing today, and we are learning about some tennis at the same time. Feel free to put your well wishes to Coco Gauff in the chat. Go ahead and put your well wishes in the chat. so that when she comes back and she looks at this and she was like, wow, my fans was really trying to encourage me, even though they weren't in Paris. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So right now, Anastasia Potapova, I always like that name, Anastasia. She's 28 in the world, and she is playing number 4 Coco Gauff. And Coco has been down this whole match. And it's interesting because the first match she was down, and then she pulled through, and she seems to enjoy being able to, or maybe it motivates her somehow. I don't know. It scares me. I already told y'all I'll be sitting at the end of the seat. It's very hard for me to watch the matches. And so I said, well, I'll try to do something fun today. Well, I'll watch it with you guys, but we're sort of watching as the score is going on, and we'll talk about tennis, because it's hard for me, because I sitting there, I don't want them to slip. I don't want them to fall. I'm sitting at the edge of the seat. Like y'all see where my shoulders are. They up at my ears, because I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. You know what I mean? And I'm like, I have more tension in my shoulders when they're playing than they do. So, and that might seem crazy, but so true. So true. So we're getting through this today. Afterwards, I might go play some tennis. I'm going to try to find a tennis wall out here where I live. I live in a new area, and I don't know where the tennis wall is. When I was living in Los Angeles, I knew where the tennis wall and well, you guys probably know what a tennis wall is, but it's like when you just want to go and, hit the ball above the line or whatever, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go and do that today. And then I came up with the idea to come on and do a watch along. And my name is Yasmin Shiraz, everybody. And this is my first watch along. I wanted to come up with a way to encourage our players, even though we are not in Paris. And so this is what I came up with, was a watch along. And so we are watching along here. And the score right now for the first match, or the first set, Coco won 6-4. And now the second set, Potapova is winning 5-4. And so we are going to see what happens here. We have Potapova currently serving. And so this is what we're doing to support our tennis players, because we ain't going to every match, but hey, we can be there virtually. How is everybody doing today? How are you doing today? I have shared all sorts of tennis stories so far. Zena Garrison hopped on my Instagram, legend in her own right. Won Junior Wimbledon, won so many different things. So many Black tennis players look up to her. She left a message for me, comment on one of my videos. All week long, I have been uplifting our Black tennis players, talking about competition, talking about community, talking about focus, talking about protecting your peace. I did a video, a live stream about protecting your peace, because in playing sports and anything in life, right, you have got to have a mentally strong thing about you, right? Like you got to have some mental toughness, right? And I have seen that so much from the French Open this year, particularly from Naomi Osaka. I have done video clips. I've done so many things. I even did a video this morning of her walking in. Guys, Coco Gauff just tied it up. Unbelievable. 5-5. She was down this whole set. She has just tied it 5-5, and she is currently serving. My goodness, you guys. My goodness. If she gets the next point, we done. We will have survived my first watch along. Oh my gosh, you guys, she was down the whole match. And now here out of the blue, man, what? Out of the blue, Shazam. 5-5. My girl, I'm telling you. And she's serving, y'all. She's serving number 4 in the world, Coco Gauff. Come on, girl. Come on. And so let's make it do what it do. 15-0. 15-0. Yes. Oh my gosh, you guys. Woo, thank you all, for everybody who has popped in, dropped in, came in and watched with me. Thank you for this. Thank you for being a part of the community and hopping on. I appreciate it so much, because y'all don't know, I'm sitting on the edge of my seat. I'm just like, I'm just as nervous. And listen, I'm not even the player. So thank y'all for holding my hand virtually. Thank you for that. But our girl, Coco Gauff, Lord, she got that thing up to 5. So when we are 5-5, we got to get to 7. That's right. We got to get to 7. So let's see what happens, you guys. So that's what's going on. I appreciate y'all today. We have been doing and supporting Coco and Taylor and Naomi all week long. And again, it's inspiring. They inspire me. I'm telling you, they make me get up. Okay, let me get my exercise in. Okay, let me get my walking in. You know what I mean? Because they're doing that on a whole nother level. And I'm like, okay, can I get my 10,000 steps today? Can I go to the gym and lift some weights? Where's my kettlebell? And so I really utilize athletes for me as a way to keep me motivated for my physical fitness. I really use athletes for that because I'm like, they out here, playing in, 100-degree heat for 2 hours. I think I can hit the treadmill for 45 minutes. You know what I mean? And that's really how I look at it. So, oh my goodness, Coco just got 6. Girl, Coco, really? You gonna have us on the edge of our seat the whole time, and now you 6'5"? Really, Coco Gauff? So this is why I be on the edge of my seat. So y'all, she has been behind this whole match, and now this diva gonna go ahead and make it 6'5". I'm not messing with y'all today. All right, so now Potapova, she is serving, y'all. We got to do these. When Shador start playing, we got to do these. We got to do these for some dream games, y'all. We're going to be doing these. Because this is going to be fun. All right. So, y'all, number 28, Anna Potapova, is actually serving, y'all. And is 6'5". Coco is in the lead. Let's see. Potapova has been leading the entire match. Lord, Coco is just making my heart. See, this is what I'm saying, y'all. My heart can't take this type of stuff because it's like, girl, how you going to be down the whole time? Now you like, wait a minute. Let me go ahead and do what I got to do. I don't like that because my heart is coming out through my chest and I'm not even in the stadium. I'm not even in Paris. Y'all know? You know what I mean? So yes, you guys. So Coco is one point away from what they say game, set, match. I think that's what it is. So she won the first set and she's up now 6'5". My goodness. But these are some talented young ladies because my God, y'all out here playing, heat be damned. Y'all doing what y'all got to do. I love it. Makes me want to go out and get a tennis outfit. I know. Don't listen to me, but I'm just saying. I know exactly where the New Balance store is to get me a Coco outfit, So, yeah, so you guys, Potapova is serving. Y'all, I know, yes. And my name, everybody, if you're new here, my name is Yasmin Shiraz, and I am a writer, a TV producer, and a TV writer, and I am using my sociology to talk about different things that really impact the Black community. So obviously sports, economics, different things like that. And so this week, because of the French Open, I wanted to make sure that I supported our Black women tennis players. And so this was something that I wanted to do today. And also I want to support Angel Reese and also Asia Wilson. Some people that I feel are getting kind of railroaded sometimes in the media. And so where I feel the media is doing in some of our Black athletes, I'm going to come in with my voice and my microphone. Hello, somebody. And I want to change the narrative. And I want to give a shout out to Jamel Hill for everything that she does. Every time I see her, a tweet, a thread, whatever, she is always so on point. And I've never met her, but I have so much love for Jamel Hill. So just want to give her a shout out. Our girl, Coco Gauff, Lord have mercy. Anastasia Potapova is serving. The score is Coco Gauff has 6. Anna Potapova has 5. Coco won the first set, and now we're in the second set, and Coco Gauff is 1 point away from going to the 4th round. 1 point away. If she can get it, Or if Anna Potapova, she's 2 points away. I mean, no, she ain't really 2 points away because she didn't win the first one. But let me correct that. So Coco is 1 point away from going to the fourth round, you guys. So we are here watching today, and man, it's a lot, isn't it? It's a lot. Are there any professional players in the chat? Are there anybody who plays recreationally in the chat who plays tennis? I'm literally going to get my tennis racket and my balls and everything. I had my son, once my husband passed away, and I had my son as a way for him to work out some of, his thoughts and things like that. I actually had him playing tennis during that time transitionally. And it was just something that I thought would help him. And so I've always loved tennis, and I even used it as a coping mechanism for my son. And I think it helped him at that time. I really do. So let's say, I guess Anna Potapova said, hey, I'm not going out like that yet. So it's up 40-30. So she's still serving, y'all. She's still serving. So let's see what's going on. All right, let me go ahead and check the chat, you guys. I'm sitting at the edge of my seat. Yes. Oh my goodness. Yes. Yeah. Wrap it up. Thank you, Linda Petty. Wrap it up. Thank you. Thank you so much, Linda. Thank you, Linda. Linda's like, yes, I appreciate streaming. Wrap it up, Coco. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Linda said Coco makes us nervous. Yes. Yes. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, girl. Thank you for being in the building, because I'm about done with her behind right now. I can't take it. I can't take it. Oh my God. Anastasia Potapova just tied it up 6-6. Y'all need to stop right now. Lord have mercy. See, now I need my little sweat pack. I need my little rag for my forehead. This is what I'm saying. This is why I love sports, but I don't like sports, because when it gets so close, I'm just like, right? And so now, in the second set, it is tied 6-6. Coco Gauff is number 4 in the world, and she is serving. So we're trying to see what is going to happen next. Good gracious. But I do think I'm going to stop by the New Balance store if she win today, because I am going to have me a little outfit. I'm going to have me my Coco outfit, because I know exactly where it is. I'm going to go get one. Right, I sure am. Watch, they be like, we don't have your size. So yes, but thank you guys so much. Oh my goodness, thank you for being on here with me. Thank you. She does, Coco. She does come through under pressure. But man. Yes, we have Linda Petty on here, and she's talking about, that Coco comes through under pressure. But my goodness, you're driving everyone else crazy. Yes, I'm telling you guys, it's crazy. And so it's 6-6, it's 6-all. Lord have mercy. Now Potapova, she's serving, right? So Lord, if she gets this point, then we have to do a whole nother set, you guys. My goodness. Coco was quoted earlier this week of saying that, she was glad to end a match early because, she was concerned of the heat of the fans. Well, be concerned about us too. Doggone it. Let's get this thing over. Wrap it up, Coco. As Linda is saying, so I don't know, but she plays well under pressure. I get that part. But the reason, it gives you so much angst, because you're just like, at the end, what's going to happen? It's too much, man. And this is why, I love sports, but then, boy, I don't like it. Because I'm literally up here sweating. Ain't even lifted up a racket today, y'all. Have not lifted up a racket, and I'm up in this joint sweating. So let's see what she's going to do. We are in the second set, and it is 6-6, and now Coco is actually serving. Can we get to 7, right? And isn't the rule, guys? I think the rule is you got to have 2 points over, or the first person gets to 7 on this one, they win, but then you have to have another one. I don't know. I got to brush up on all my tennis. I done told you guys, I love the sport, but I am learning all the technical aspects of each sport that I cover. So please don't come for me like, gosh, she doesn't know everything. No, I do not. I am trying to learn. But I'm here to support and elevate our voices, and I'm going to learn the technical parts of it in the process. All right. Yes. So that's what we're doing. Yes. Thank you, Linda Petty. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So much. I appreciate that. I am really enjoying coming up with different things to talk about and, blending like history parts, with some current events and things like that. I'm really having a good time, and my background is as a sociology. And so to be able to use sociology to help people and you know what I mean? And to teach people things, like I'm really having a moment. Like I love it so much. Like I got up, I washed my hair today. Y'all know my hair was been straight for a couple of days, but then I had to wash it. And I was like, I'm going right up on here. I got my leave-in conditioner on right now. I was like, I'm coming right on here with my leave-in conditioner. Because I was like, I wanted to come on and I wanted to support Coco. And I was like, I know there are going to be other Coco fans on here who want to rally around. Y'all, now we got Potapova, okay? She's serving. It's 6-6, okay? It's 6-6. And Potapova, Anastasia, is serving. It's 6-6 in this set. And good gracious, I'm telling you, this is just, oh my goodness, you guys. And they talking about us coming out to Paris, man. What? They don't want us in Paris because we're going to be bringing the ruckus. We're going to be bringing the ruckus when it comes to this. But I would love, man, listen, I would love to go to some games live and particularly see Coco Gauff and also Naomi Osaka and also Taylor Townsend. I would love to. I'm going to look up getting some tickets for, oh my gosh, you guys. So Anna Potapova, she won that set. Okay. So now y'all, we got to have another set. Goodness. Child, we'll be all day. Okay, so now like y'all might have to give me some water. I'm gonna have to call my son and tell him to bring me some water into my office. Cause I feel like I'm I've expended some energy for the next match, y'all. Yes. We are. What's up, everybody? My name is Yasmin Shiraz, and I run the Yasmin Breakdown. And I love coming on, elevating Black voices, talking about sports and entertainment. I love hip hop music. And this week we are talking about a lot of women in sports because guess what? It is the French Open. And so our girl, Coco Gauff, just dropped a set against Potapova. And so that means we are going into our third set. That's what is happening right now. And so Coco won the first set. Then Potapova won the second set. And so now this is in fact the tie breaker. I probably have lost a pound or two because my heart keeps jumping out of my chest by doing this. So I hope you guys appreciate that this is not easy for me. So we are in the third set right now, you guys. We're in the third set. It's just getting started. Anastasia Potapova is going to be, yes. Thank you. Yes. Linda Petty. Yes. All right. Salas, thank you so much. Let's go out. My beautiful Coco. You're going to be 2 times at the French Open. Oh my goodness. I hear you. Yes. I don't know. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind seeing Coco playing Naomi. Okay. In the French Open final. Is that a possibility? Yes. Indian Wells. Have any of you guys in the chat, have you guys been to a live and seen one of our greats? I have basically seen everybody, but I was not on my tennis game. And when I was trying to get to Indian Wells, something happened. I don't remember what happened, but something happened. Either I couldn't get housing, something happened. I couldn't get a hotel. Something was happening with Indian Wells, and then that racist stuff happened or whatever. And I have not. So if Serena comes back for real, the rumor is she's coming back for the Queens tournament that I want to say is June 1st through June 8th or June 8th through June 14th. One of those, but it's in June, as in, June starts tomorrow. I think, is it 30 days in May? I don't know. But she's going to be in the Queens tournaments. But listen, let her start playing for real. I'm going to make sure I witness history, because I love, oh my goodness, it's nothing like witnessing history. When I was growing up, my parents took me to see athletes of different baseball, basketball, whatever. And then me and my husband continued that tradition. And now that I'm a widow, I'm going to keep going because I love it. I'm going to keep going. Yes. Thank you so much, Linda Petty. Thank you so much, girl. I got in a leave-in conditioner right now. I just got my leave-in conditioner now because I washed it, and it's good to leave your leave-in conditioner in to prevent breakage. At least for me, it does. Yeah. So you guys, the third set is officially started, and your girl is sitting on the edge of her seat. I'm sitting at the edge of my seat, you guys. We have no points on the board, but we have Potapova who is serving. And so this was my very first watch along today. So I appreciate you guys for coming and joining to do it. I want to do more of these. Who are you supporting in basketball? Who are you supporting in the WNBA? Who are you supporting in golf? We need to be having some watch alongs, and we can share some history or share some things while we are in fact going and celebrating our athletes of the moment. Please, let me know. Right now, you got Potapova, and this is what I love about tennis. I don't care if you rank 28th as Potapova is, you still going to be a good tennis player. You know what I'm saying? Like, people make it seem like if you're not in the top 10, you trash. No, you're not. You know what I'm saying? She almost 30th. And she up here still, she's making it competitive. She's not giving away anything. I respect that. I respect that all day long. I respect it, you guys. You know what I'm saying? She's not making it easy. And for Coco, she's number 4. I want to see some number 4 moves on the screen. Come on now. Because right now, she just giving me heart palpitations. That's right. She giving me heart palpitations. All right, y'all. So, all right, come on, let's send Coco some message. I know that's right. Listen, y'all, Linda Petty said, I need a snack for the third set. Listen, Linda, you ain't by yourself. I wish you could send me a snack through the screen, because I didn't even get any food. I did. I had yogurt with some chia seeds before starting. But when I tell you, it's like I had nothing, and I'm starving right now, y'all. I'm starving. Everybody, yeah. And Linda, it's tough for when you're the, top player, and obviously she's not number 1, but when you're a top player, people are gunning for you. And I think that is so challenging. And I spoke a little bit earlier in this live about the difficulty it is to actually be an athlete. So there's this one aspect where you have to always be thinking of what you're doing, you're getting your body together, making your weaknesses stronger, like doing all these things to really make yourself the best that you can be. And then you have all this other stuff, the media who might be trying to tear you down. You have, different elements that can be targeting you and can be very negative. And I think the work that I've done, Shedeur Sanders, I really last year, in seeing how Shedeur Sanders was treated, it really motivated me to get more involved in doing sports commentary and sports media. I just was like, listen, I don't claim to be a sports journalist, but if y'all gonna say whatever crazy thing, the least I can do is to be an opinionated, educated Black woman that can speak to some of this nonsense that y'all are talking about. And I'm so glad that I made the decision to do that. But when I tell you, listen, we need voices out here encouraging our folks out here, because it's a lot of toxicity out here in sports media. All right, you guys, the score has just gone up again. And so our girl, Anastasia Potapova, the opponent of Coco Gauff right now, we got love for her because you know what? She's out there doing it too. So we got love for her. But she just got a point. So now our girl Coco, I shouldn't have worn this. I'm telling you, I shouldn't have worn a sports bra today. It's all up in my shirt. But anyway, we got our girl Coco Gauff. She is serving. And we would like, Coco, we would like you to wrap this up. We hungry. We didn't get any breakfast really today, any lunch today. So Coco, if you feel our energy, we want you to win, and we also want to be relieved to get a snack. We appreciate it greatly, the people at the Yasmin Breakdown. All right, y'all. I just wanted to send her out here that I'm having hunger pains. All right. So let's see if Coco Gauff can get a point on this board. We would love basically it's tied now to a set apiece. Each person has a set apiece. And so let's see what Coco can make happen. Linda, what kind of, yes, oh my goodness, Linda, what kind of food you get, girl? Let us live vicariously through you, Linda. Linda, what kind of food you get? Hook us up. Tell us. Yes. Althea Gibson, absolutely, Linda. And I don't know if you saw the video that I did, and then I do clips. I don't do clips as much on YouTube because it doesn't help like with your watch, but on my Instagram channel, Linda, which is Empower with Yasmin, I did a clip about Althea Gibson and what she went through as like nobody was rooting for her. Nobody was in the stands for her. Like I truly, man, listen, I did a clip on that and people were really like feeling that this week. Yes. Yeah, Coco got a couple of aces stashed. Y'all, let me find out Linda up here. She a diehard, y'all. Linda up here, she a diehard. I love it. I just want, listen, I want Coco to go ahead and wrap this thing up. That's what I'm trying to say to y'all today. I want her to go ahead. I was thinking about going to the farmer's market, and yet here I am. So let's see if she can go ahead and wrap this thing up, y'all. Come on now. Come on. Get you a point on the board, Coco. We rooting for you, girl. We rooting for you, y'all. So, y'all, this is my first watch along, and I'm loving it. This is the third round women's singles Roland Garros 2026, also known as the French Open. And so we got our girl Coco, man. And we're, Coco, she won the first set. She dropped the second set. And so now here we are in the third set. Like, girl, stop playing with us. Stop playing with us. We're up here. We're supporting you. Stop playing. So that's what we're dealing with right now. And we are trying to, I shared with you some different tennis stories earlier today. I was surprised to see both Zina Garrison, who is a tennis great, and also Leslie Allen, also another tennis great, both commented on my Instagram page on my video about competition, which was a response to Naomi Osaka's Black Party. And I learned some things. Their responses taught me some things. Okay, you guys, Coco said, all right, y'all. All right, I hear you, and I'm not playing. Coco just put a point on the board. Coco said, okay, y'all. Okay, fans, I hear y'all. Y'all tired of me right now. Let me go ahead and do what I got to do. So Coco got 1 point on the board, y'all. And now we have Potapova. She is, in fact, serving. We are watching. This is our watch along. We are in the third set. We are in the third set right now, and we are just, building and communicating and talking about tennis. And we're talking about tennis today. And we are hoping that our girl Coco, we are hoping our girl Coco pulls through. And Linda Petty, if you have anything to say in the chat, you guys, please, put your quotes up put your comments in the chat. Linda Petty said, I will fight for Coco. Come on now. She's like, hey, what's going on? And it's so nice, you guys, I think, to see people who you believe in, relate to, identify with, looks like you, whatever way you want to call it, whichever way you want to lay it down, it is nice to see. And I think when I see Coco and Taylor Townsend, and also, Naomi Osaka, who I affectionately call the half Japanese, half Haitian sensation, I love seeing them. I love their energy. This particular Open, I loved seeing what felt like healing energy a lot when I have seen, Naomi recently, this week, she has just been so calm, and I have loved it. All right. I have just loved it. I have loved it. So you guys, we are in the third round of women's singles, and we are watching the third set right now. Coco won the first set. Her opponent, Potapova, won the second set. And so now it is tied 1-1 in the third set. And so you can send her your messages. Send Coco some energy in the chat, y'all. That's what we're trying to do today. We was hoping to be done with this thing after 2 sets. That was our hope. That was our goal. That was our belief. And yet here we are. We are tied 1-1. And so we are going to hang in there. I know Linda's in here saying, hey, all the Coco fans, y'all are supposed to be in here with us and helping us root her on and seeing what's happening. Sometimes, tennis can go long, and it looks like we're going to go a little bit longer today, because today we are in fact in the third set. And you guys know, like sometimes they can get through them sets so quick, but today we're going to do a third set. So thank you for hanging on in here. Thank you for hanging on here with me. I'm relaxing a little bit. I wish I had some water. I'm gonna tell my son to come down here and give me some water in a second. But yeah, so that's what we're doing today. We are, and so I hope everybody is enjoying our watch along. This is something that I think I'm going to do for other, for other games. I enjoy talking to you guys and seeing the energy for people who are liking it. Yes. Saul Aguilera, let's go out. Saul Aguilera says, let's go out, my beautiful Coco. I know you're going to be the 2-time champion of the French Open, because guys, in case you don't know, she is the defending champion. So boy, it would be awesome if Anastasia Potapova was the one to win, right? Because then you've beat the defending French Open champion. But Coco says not so fast. Coco has just put another point up for the third match. So now Coco is leading 2-1. Now let me say up front, this is the earliest in this particular game or what have you. This is the first time that she's like taking an early lead. Like in her first set and then the second set, she was like trailing the whole time. And now this is pretty early on in this particular match, and she is taking the lead early. So maybe this is the tides actually turning. So let's see what happens. We have Coco Gauff, who is number 4, who is the defending French Open champion. She is in the third set of her challenge with Potapova, who is number 28. Coco Gauff is leading 2-1. That's what's doing. So that's what we're talking about today. We are watching that with other fans throughout the world. We are watching it with other fans throughout the world. So Linda Petty, what's up? She says she loves Naomi Osaka. Yes, Linda Petty. And also that fabulous black tennis party. Come on now. Come on now. Come on. That's in my Joe Budden voice. Come on now. I love Joe Budden's voice. Naomi rattled their nerves. Yes, yes. And here's the thing, Linda. I don't know if you heard in the live earlier, but 2 tennis greats, Zena Garrison and Linda Allen, commented on my Instagram. And what they both said, like one person, Linda Allen, talked about doing dinners with Arthur Ashe in Paris. Hello. So this is what I love about my community. I'm going to get that content out there, and people going to come back and they're going to educate me. Okay. Because who knew Arthur Ashe was having black tennis parties in Paris? I didn't know it. Come on now. So if you hanging on this channel, y'all gonna learn something, because I'm making sure people hear about us. All right, y'all. So we are in the third set. Okay, the third set, the third round. Our defending champion and round the way home girl, Coco Gauff, is in the third set, and she is leading 2-1 over Anastasia Potapova. Coco won the first set, and she dropped the second set to Potapova. And so now Coco is actually serving. Come on, Coco. We know it's hot in Paris. Come on. We want to go sit in some air conditioning. Stop playing with us. Stop playing with us. That's what we're saying today in our very first Yasmin Breakdown watch along, where we're going to be watching along to our favorite players and encouraging them. That's right. I hope I have some LeBron fans in the building, because if he keeps playing next year, I'm going to do a LeBron watch along. So I hope I got some LeBron fans among you all as well. I love LeBron James. I don't care what nobody says about him. I love LeBron. All right, y'all. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. We have our girl. Okay. It's 30-30. Okay. Coco Gauff. Come on. We're here. We're Coco Gauff fans up in the building, and we are encouraging her. She is the defending champion of the French Open. And so we know everyone is gunning for you. When you're number one, when you're the defending person, everybody's gunning for you. Everybody, right? But we want to see her win, because Yasmin Shiraz wants to see a Coco Gauff, Naomi Osaka final. You know what I'm saying? I got to put that out there. And then I want the Rolex people to come and support the Yasmin Breakdown, because we always know what time it is. That's right. So what's going on, you guys? So we got 2-1. It's the third set. And I want to give credit, even though we are a Coco Gauff family over here, we want to give some love to Anastasia, right? Because she's doing her job too. You know what I'm saying? So no hate, no shade. But Coco, y'all, she just got another point on the board. Come on now. We got to perfect our little dance. We got to have us a little dance. Coco has, listen, we're in the third set. Coco 3-1. She said, you know what, family? I see y'all out there. I feel y'all out there. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and finish this up, because I know y'all rooting for me, and I know y'all hungry and all that. And it's hot out here. So let me go ahead and do it. So now Coco, she's 3-1. She's up 3-1 in the third set. We are talking about the French Open, and our round-away girl, Coco Gauff, who is trying to make it to the fourth round. She said, I'm not done yet. Don't count me out yet. And so that is what we are dealing with today. And we are live on the chat. If you have something to say, come on and say what you got to say. Look at Linda's like, Coco knows what she got to do. Coco. Y'all up on the Coco. You know who should be her next. Listen, I need to be on the management team, but you know who needs to be the next endorsement for Coco? The Vita Coco Loco people. Vita Coco, Absoloco, the Delicioso. That young lady who did the from TikTok, that needs to be her Coco's next endorsement. Y'all, listen, Coco, you can thank me later. All right. Oh my gosh, are you kidding? Linda says Coco versus Victoria and Buko, I don't know how to pronounce her name, I have to look that up, is going to be the ultimate match. Yes, because we're going to have all that energy, all that colorful energy. It's going to be amazing. But yes, so Coco's people or Vita Loco people, y'all need to call Coco. That's all I'm saying. I'm going to go ahead and put that out into the universe, because I got y'all back. That's what needs to happen. All right. So listen, we have Anastasia Potapova. She is serving right now. We are following the third match. The third match up here between Coco Gauff and Anna Potapova. And we have Anastasia Potapova. She is actually serving. Coco won the first set. Potapova won the second set, and now they are battling it out in the third set, with Coco being up 3-1. She is 3 points away from going to the fourth round as the defending champion of the French Open. We are here to send her energy, to send her love. We are Coco Gauff fans. If she wins today, I'm going to go to the New Balance store that is near my home, and I'm going to find a tennis outfit. And then when we come and do our live, I'm going to have my little tennis outfit on and be like, y'all, I came to this tennis outfit. We'll see. But, make it fun. I don't have a Coco tennis outfit, so let's see what we can do, what it can do, right? So, yes. All right. So, I don't know why Anastasia Potapova is serving, you guys, and Coco is up 3-1, and we just want this to be over because it's a lot, and we're not even playing. So let's see what it is. Yes. I believe it. I believe that Coco and Victoria would also be a great match. I think Coco and Naomi would be a good match right now too, because we have seen such a shift in Naomi's energy. Naomi's energy right now is of a quiet power. And when I say that, is in the heat of the matches, she's not getting frazzled. She's not getting discouraged. She's out in the heat and she don't even look like she breaking a sweat right now. Right. So I feel every opponent that's getting her right now is getting her at her very best. That is what I'm feeling. That is what I'm sensing. That is what I'm picking up. She has a calm about her. Like, I don't even know what it is. Like, it's just like, she's just like floating into the daggone clay, right? She's floating through the tunnel. She's floating on the court. She just, you know what I mean? And you love to see it. And I did a clip about, what does healing look like? What does a healed person look like? It looks like, Naomi Osaka to me. Guys, listen, Anastasia Potapova said, hold up, wait a minute. Let me put another point because I'm still in it. So Coco, listen, she's serving now. She's up 3-2 in the third set. But Potapova said, I'm not going to get shut out of this thing. We fighting. This is going to be a duel to the end. And so let's see what Coco does. This is something that I love. This is something that I think is interesting. And we just want to be those voices that cheer on the athletes that we love and other people that we love out here. Like, we're going to cheer them on. We're going to cheer ourselves on, and we're going to cheer them on as well. So let's do that today. All right. So come on, Coco. It's hot. It's hot. We out here sweating. We're virtually in Paris. We're virtually in Paris. We like Jay-Z and Kanye in Paris. You feeling me? That's what we're doing right now. So thank you all oh my gosh. We do we want to talk about that fashion interest? Oh my goodness. Naomi and her fashion right now. I am feeling her on so many levels on fashion. Because it's sending a message. And so it's almost like when you go onto a court, there's all this chaos. You got the noise from the fans, you got the commentators, you got the ball people, you got the energy coming from your opponent. And what it feels like that Naomi is doing is like she's coming in with these like flowy outfits, right? Like these attachments and the skirts and all this stuff. And it's like, ooh, and it's like this woosah effect that's like happening over the court. Now, don't quote me on it that this is what's happening, but that's what it looks like is happening to me. And so it's just, she's calming. It's like she's claiming the aura and the energy before the match even starts. And I think, she's been playing some very calm tennis right now. And so we still have the same score on the third match. Coco is serving and she's up 3-2. And so this is the nail biter. This is the match that makes or breaks this particular game between these two, or this game set match. I mean, does she go on to defend her title as a French Open champion or not? This is, oh, Lord have mercy. Anastasia Potapova done put another point. She said, not so fast, Coco. I am still up in this thing. And, and so now it's tied 3-3. My goodness. And let me say it again for the people in the back. My goodness. The score is tied in the third match. This is going to be the breaking match. This breaks the tie, okay? So this is why the stakes are high. Potapova is serving, and it is 3-3, okay? And so Coco was up like 2-1 or whatever, and Potapova said, hold on now, hold on. if you're going to beat me, you're going to have to work for every single point. And that's exactly what is happening. The heat in Paris is out there. It's baking out that joint apparently. But you know what? Let's see what happens. Coco Gauff is our defending champion. We believe in her and we are rooting for her. And we would like her to get to 6 points quickly. But that is not happening the way that we want. So let's keep on looking. Right now, you have Anastasia Potapova who is serving. So let's see what happens. Yes. And on Naomi, she already won today. If you guys don't know, Naomi already won today. And I believe wholeheartedly she's throwing off their energy. I mean, when you can control the energy, even if it has nothing to do with sports, but if you can control the energy in a room you enter, if you can control the energy in a conversation that you have, if you can control an energy in anything that you're doing, it gives you the upper hand, right? And so you think about that when you go into a restaurant, where are you sitting, right? Like I'm all about that metaphysical, like I'm all about that. And it's like Naomi Osaka, I see you with them flowy dresses on. I see you. I see that magic you putting out there right now. So she makes me smile. She makes me laugh. But we are sitting on the edge of our seat and we're saying to Coco, we love you. Wrap it up, sister. Wrap it up. That's what we saying. So we sending you our wrap it up energy. We are live on the chat. If you want to get in on the chat with us, go ahead and send some messages to Coco. This is a community. Like we're the pro Coco Gauff community. That's who we are, right? That's who we are. But Potapova, she's saying, listen, I'm not taking this laying down. If you're going to beat me, I'm going to make you fight for every single point. And listen, I respect it, right? Like she's like, yeah, I'm ranked 28th. I'm not ranked number 1, but you're not going to just steamroll me. You're going to fight for every single point, and you have to respect that. She's out there as a professional tennis player doing what she got to do. And us Coco fans, we want our girl to do what she got to do because she know how to do it. So stop playing with us. It's hot. You know what I'm saying? We hungry. Come on, let's make it happen. So y'all, this is our first watch along, and my name is Yasmin Shiraz, and we are doing something for the first time. And the athletes that we love, we want to support and do some watch alongs and send some positive energy out there. And so we are watching the third round match of of Coco Gauff versus Anastasia Potapova. It has been an interesting thing so far. We watched the first match in which Coco won 6-4. And then we have Potapova who won the second match. So it is super interesting. It's super interesting. And now they are in a dog fight. You guys, for this third tie-breaking match. And so hang on in here with us and let's send her some energy to help her get over the hump. She needs to feel our energy right now. We need to send it through the internet over to Paris, wherever it goes. We need, we're the Coco Gauff fan community at the Yasmin Breakdown. That's what's happening right now. And it's been wonderful. It has been an hour and 59 minutes. It's 2 hours. I'm telling you, I'm exhausted and I haven't picked up a racket today. I'm literally exhausted right now because talking and trying to get her to go ahead and wrap it up, it's taking a lot out of me, you guys. I only imagine how tired she is. But hey, we are watching the third round and the third set of Coco Gauff and Anastasia Potapova. And these two are just battling. And we are down. It's tied in the third match, 3-3. And so this is the tie-breaking match. And obviously, us Coco fans would like Coco to pull out and get this done. And let us go on and be great today. Let me go to the farmer's market and be great. Let me go to the New Balance store and get me an outfit so I can be ready for your next thing. Let me go and be great. But instead, I'm in here battling with you at the third match, and I want us to wrap it up. And I know the other fans are with me on that. So let's see what we have going on right now. All right. So it is Roland Garros, and we are just having a good time. And it's been interesting. Like I said, all week I've been talking about tennis and I've been talking about sports, and it's just been some wonderful, wonderful things that I have learned. And I'm going to be sharing those in upcoming videos, but doing a watch along. Oh my goodness, y'all, Anastasia Potapova just got another point on the board. She said, not yet. She was like, no. So now Anastasia is leading, okay, in the tie-breaking match. She is leading 4-3, okay? She is 2 points away from basically sending Coco Gauff home. This is what's happening, you guys. She just put another point on the board. Coco is serving. Okay, Coco is serving. We need to change the tide. Okay, we need to change the tide. We need to stop point for point. We need Coco to pull ahead and go ahead and do what she got to do now. This is what's going on. We need to do that. All right, y'all. My name is Yasmin Shiraz. You're watching the Yasmin Breakdown. We support Black voices in sports, entertainment, history, whatever, hip hop, whatever's going on. And we try to bring a sociological analysis to the conversation. But sometimes we just want to have fun, is what we're doing today in supporting Coco Gauff. And we also want Coco Gauff to win in what we're doing, right? So right now we have Anastasia Potapova, number 28th in the world, who is up on the third set. She's winning 4-3. And so if Coco don't get it together soon, she's going to be sent home. And our hearts are going to be breaking, right? All right. So that's what's going on today, you guys. Let me see what you have in the chat. Yes. All right. We are doing what we have to do today. Thank you so much for watching. This is a community that supports people. We like to see people win. We like to see people ahead. And so we wanted to come on today and support Coco Gauff as she is defending her French Open title. This is something that we think is important, and this is something that I'm enjoying doing right now. I've been on here for about an hour and 45 minutes. But the actual live presentation, because they started before I realized that they were already playing. So their live presentation, they've been playing for 2 hours and 20 minutes. And so this is a long one. So you get tired in the heat. And so Potapova is now up 4-3. Coco is serving. Okay, so she's up. Potapova is up 4-3 in the third set. Okay, of this match. It's the third set, and so they each have a set apiece. So right now we are in the tie-breaking aspect of it. I think that we already know Coco is fantastic as a player. But if we didn't know anything about Potapova before now, listen, she's hanging on in there like she ain't no slouch either, right? So we are learning something today. I am sitting at the edge of my seat. I'm going to have to switch my shirts because I'm sweating in this shirt right now with just being at the edge of the seat. I said earlier in the live that I do not, I like sports, but like when it's like nail biting, like what it is right now, I'd be like, man, let me go do something else and I'll just catch it at the end because my heart just be 100% into whatever is happening. And so that's what's going on right now. And we are just, yes, I washed my hair today, you guys. I have my leave-in conditioner to reduce split ends. That's what I'm doing right now. Yes, you guys, we're trying to see what's going to happen in the next 30 minutes. What's going to happen in the next 30 minutes is Coco Gauff going to be able to go on into the fourth round where she will defend her title, or is Potapova going to upset the 2025 French Open champion? That's what we're watching right now. We're sitting at the edge of our seats because we know let's look right now, you guys. I'm gonna look up for you guys. What is the current temperature? I'm typing it up right now in Paris. I want to find out for you guys. It is 85 degrees in Paris. Listen, I don't know how hot it is where I'm at, but I was probably hotter than that. But anyway, it is 85 degrees in Paris. So let's see. But it says everyone is in danger. Severe high temperature warning. Man, listen, this is so funny. This is funny. You know what I'm saying? Because 85 degrees in America, in the South, like, so let me see. Let me show y'all what it says. It says, Météo France said, everyone is in danger, even those in good health. Danger is great for elderly people, people suffering from chronic diseases, or from mental health troubles. Wow. I didn't realize that heat did all that to you. People who regularly take medicine or people who are isolated. So basically 85 degrees in Paris is a struggle for everybody. That's not funny, y'all. I'm sorry to be laughing. That's not funny, but it's kind of funny because 85 degrees, y'all, listen, you got Arizona in the United States busting 100 sometimes. You got, you go in the South in America, please. You're at 95 in the summertime. You hitting 100. So they tapped out at 85. All right, y'all. So the score is 4-4. Potapova is, man, this is just, you guys, this is too much. Potapova is serving. The score is 4-4. We are in the tie-breaking third set of this match, you guys, and it is 85 degrees in Paris. And according to the official updates on Météo France, okay, there is an alert. There's a severe high temperature warning in Paris right now that says everyone is in danger, even those in good health. Okay, danger is greater for elderly people, people suffering from chronic diseases or from mental health troubles, people who regularly take medicine, or people who are isolated. Watch for dehydration and heat stroke, especially in sportsmen and people working outside. So I didn't even know that heat is bad for people with mental health struggles. Maybe that's why people get crazier when it's hot outside. How about that? You know what I'm saying? Y'all ever heard that quote when people like, oh, it's hot outside, people start tripping? Yes, they do, because the heat is making them crazy. All right, so guys, what do we have right now? What do we have outside? Yes, right now, let's see what we have. Let me make sure you guys are seeing enough of this. All right. So let me just make sure. Can you guys see? The score is 4-4. I just want to make sure you guys can see that. I think you can. Let me just make sure you can see it. Yeah, that should make it. So this is the 4-4. So the score right now is 4-4, and Anastasia Potapova is in fact serving. So yes, and it's 85 degrees in Paris. I just looked it up. And that means that the crazy people are going to be acting crazier because it's hot. All right, so you guys got that right here from the Yasmin Breakdown. This match has now been going on, you guys, 2 hours and 29 minutes. It is a long one. I mean, I know they got to be dog tired. I know they are. I'm tired, and I'm sitting in the house just talking about it. You know what I'm saying? I have been on 1 hour and 52 minutes because that's when I realized, oh, man, maybe we can do a watch along. So we are in the tie-breaking set, the tie-breaking third set. We have Coco Gauff, who won the first set, and then we have Potapova, who won the second set. And now we have the third set where these two folks are tied 4-4. We would like them to wrap it up. We would like Coco specifically to wrap it up so that we can go and be great. But it appears that is not happening fast enough. And so we want to learn in the next, I don't know how long it's going to take, 30 minutes maybe. Is Coco going on to defend her French Open title, or is she going home today? You know, you guys may remember on the way to her first match, she got into a car accident. on the way to her first French Open match. And I think there was some other sort of crazy thing that went on also. I don't know what the other crazy thing was, but there was a crazy thing going on with her as well. So I just wanted to, share that with you guys. We are still rooting for her, and this game has been long. It's already been 2.5 hours. Can you imagine playing at that level, y'all, for 2.5 hours? Man, that's like, because you can't take a break. Like, how do you build up that stamina? Are you outside playing, somebody, your hitter or whatever for 2.5 hours to get your stamina up? I would like to know that. Does anybody in the chat know the answer? Please let me know. Yes, we are watching right now. Out here. And we are sitting here and we are watching the game. We are watching the match, man. We're doing it. We are doing it right now. And the score right now is 6. Let me pull it back up. The score 6-4. Coco won the first match. Potapova won the second match. And now they are, in fact, tied. So let's make sure that we have that on screen. You guys should be able to see that pretty good. Yes, so that's where we are today. This is the tie-breaking match, you guys. And, Potapova is serving. And we are trying to do everything we can to to see this match as it goes. Yes, that's what we're trying to do. Yes. Yeah, so right now, let me just put it up on here. So, you guys, Potapova just moved the score up 5-4. 5-4. She is 1 point away from sending Coco Gauff packing. The score, you guys, we're in the third match. And the third match. And Potapova is winning 5-4. All right. Potapova is winning from 5-4. Yes. Potapova is winning. We're in the third match right now, you guys. We're trying to see if Coco is going to be able to. I know she likes to, go down to the wire and fight under pressure and all of that stuff. But I don't know if this is going to work for her in this game because this particular opponent is pretty scrappy and she is fighting for everything and she's making Coco fight for every single point that she gets. Every single point that she gets, she's making her fight for it. She's making her fight for every single point. Every single point, she's making her fight for it. Yes, every single point. So Potapova has 5, Coco has 4, and like I said, no matter what happens, this young lady, Anastasia, she has fought, man. Listen, she has fought the fight. I'm telling you, she has not, she may have come in as somebody who people didn't think could, even really compete against Coco. And if that's the case, they have underestimated her because she is up here making it hot. Like she's doing what she got to do. Seriously. All right. And so now it's 5-4. Coco is serving and literally Potapova is 1 point away from sending our current defending French Open champion, Coco Gauff, home. So let's see what is going to happen. Let's see what's going to happen. It's 5-4. Coco is serving. Yeah, I tell you, this has been a nail biter, hasn't it? You just can never underestimate anybody. You know what I mean? You never know what's going to happen. You can't take, and that's what I love about Serena Williams. She never underestimated people. And I'm not saying Coco has underestimated anyone. I'm saying that Serena Williams, she was just like, I'm coming to demolish. I'm coming to demolish. I'm eating brains. She was just such a fierce component. I mean, a component, fierce opponent. She was a fierce competitor. I think that's what I was trying to say. I think my brain was moving too fast. It was moving competitor with opponent. So thereby making her a component. This is what happens when you're live. You know, you have all sorts of, misspeakings and all of that type of stuff that you would edit if you weren't live. All right. So Coco Gauff is in fact serving, and Potapova is up in this third tie-breaking match. If Coco does not get a point on the board and Potapova does, Coco's going home. This is what's happening right now. And we have hung in there. Coco won the first match. Potapova won the second match. And now who is going to win the third match? It is coming right down to the wire, ladies and gentlemen. It is coming right down to the wire. So let's see what is happening. It's crazy. It's just absolutely crazy. And see, this is why I have a love-hate relationship with sports. It is coming right down to the wire, ladies and gentlemen. Relationship with sports right here. You know, this is why. This is why I have a love-hate relationship with sports, because I be on the edge of my seat. I'm on the edge of my seat trying to be like, are they going to win? Are they going to win? You know what I mean? And I'm literally at the edge of my seat, which is how I feel right now. So Coco is serving. She needs a point desperately, because if she doesn't get it, Potapova gets to say, hey, I go to the fourth round. Bye, Coco. And so let's see what's happening. It's a tough game. You know, you want to see these type of games where you see your champions push to the limit and see, what they're made of. You want to see this type of competition for sure. And so they are giving us our money's worth, with every serve, every volley. They are giving us what, what we paid for. Wow, guys. And there you have it. Coco Gauff has lost. Our defending French Open champion is going home. So, wow. You guys, wow. We are shocked, but it has happened. It has happened, you guys. Our girl is going home. We are still going to support her. We still got love for her. But on this game, she lost to the better player. And wow. So I'm going to go and get some food because I'm hungry. And we're going to be rooting for Naomi Osaka and seeing what happens with that. And so, you guys, thank you so much for doing my first watch along. I appreciate you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed it. And we will have to do a similar watch along for Naomi. I don't know when that is going to be. I don't think it's tomorrow because she just played today. So I think it will be Monday. I will keep you posted. But thank you guys so much.